Namaste everyone, welcome to Godly Good Guidance. How are you all doing today? Today we are celebrating the birthday of all the Capricorns. Happy birthday Capricorns. Capricorns are people who are born between December 22 to Jan 19. So let's begin. How I like to do is I shuffle the cards and pull out the cards before the reading begins, and the reading happens later. So those of you who do not like to see the shuffling part can directly move to the reading. Most likely I would be providing the timestamps immediately. Sometimes I delay, so apologies for that. Also, you can watch this reading if you feel intuitively called to watch it, even if you are not Capricorn, even if you don't have any placements in your chart as well, because these are timeless, collective, for all genders, and basically these are readings that are giving you some messages or guidance at some point of the reading. So just intuitively you can definitely watch this reading, but how I am making it is part of my birthday series. And with Capricorn, I finish all the 12 zodiacs this time because I had started with Aquarius. So I'm really happy about that. Am I forgetting anything? I don't know, but it's okay. I will start shuffling, and if I remember anything, I would let you know. Let's begin the shuffling process. One card for chakra. From the Spirit Animal Oracle. We have to pull out 12 cards for each month, because we are doing a month by month reading. So 6 from this deck and 6 from this deck. Finally, 6 from here. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm gonna lay all these cards now and get back to you in a bit. Alright, so we have all the cards here. And before I begin, I just want to tell you that I have kept this pirate crystal here for your reading, Capricorns. I hope you like it, and we will benefit from the energy of this crystal in this reading. Okay, I always start with the invocation prayer from the Kali Oracle deck, and that's what we will do today. You have the Krishna number 41. Let me just open the guidebook. Let's begin with the invocation prayer. Kalima, tongue of divine fire, Agni, Lord of light and fire, please accept my humble offering as I surrender my attachments and offer my innermost being to the sacred fires of divine love and wisdom. I ask for your cleansing, healing, protection, and fully actualized divine transformation. May every aspect of my being become what it is divinely intended to be through your grace and for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Jai Ma Kali. Ma Kali is asking you to check with yourself. What is that you yearn for? What is that you really want? What is that you really feel connected to? What is that you really want to do in life? Okay, it doesn't have to be something really big. It can be something really small too, but something that you feel really called to do. Okay, and there's nothing big and small. Okay, it's just I'm saying on a human level that, you know, somebody might just think that a particular kind of thing is very small, but if you are really getting called to do that, do not, you know, worry yourself too much. Do not think too much. Do not overthink and think about what will the others say, or what will be the future if you do that, or and you know, what if I take this big risk and, you know, put all my money into this, and then what happens? Divine is telling you that you are being asked to completely surrender yourself and take that big risk. Okay, and she is gonna support you. Krishna is kind of, if you can see, there's fire here. This symbolizing, these two heads are symbolizing that the flame is two-headed. Okay, so flame or fire can help us in many ways. It can help us in something as simple as in cooking, and in the flame in our stomach, if you know what I mean. The digestive fire also is a form of fire within us, right, which we call as Agni. And there's also that flame in which you can surrender, give the best offering to Ma and tell her that, okay, this is what I have, and now please help me with this. You don't even have to ask, actually. You just give your best offering, surrender, and divine will give you what you truly deserve. And the main thing you need to focus here is whatever is that you really want to do, you're being asked to do that. Okay, so this is a short message and guidance for you from Ma Kali. Let's see what we have from the Spirit Animal deck. You have the Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch, number 18. Okay, the guidance for you here is that, yes, when you are going on in your life and making something for yourself, or achieving something for yourself, whatever it is, not necessarily in the financial department, it can be in any other department also, make sure that, yes, you need that kind of a fire in you, like we spoke about, to move ahead. But know that how you can be, you know, a little gentle, a little sensitive to things where that is required. Okay, because fire can completely burn things out too. So you need to balance that thing, that, okay, this is where I'm showing my aggression, and this is where I'm showing my softer side. So bring those little changes within you, and you will see how things are gonna be really beautiful for you. Okay, it doesn't have to be something really big, just a little tweak is enough. Next we have is dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Yes. So if you've been doing everything as per what seems to be the perfect thing to do, what seems to be the right thing to do, and not following your heart, you are again being told that stop doing that. Do something that you really, really resonate with. It's okay if it is different from the usual, but do that, because that is going to bring the real transformation in your life. Your energy is completely going to shift. Maybe people around you will also um, shift or change or think, but what you need to do is what you need to do, because you are being born to do something, and that something is what is really, really being pointed at you at different levels, but you are just not able to grab that or have the confidence to go ahead with it. But this is where divine is coming in and telling you that take that leap of faith, because they are gonna take care of you. Okay, so that's that, and we will check the chakra later on, but let's begin with the month by month reading first. You can choose whichever month you want to see, whichever month you want to call 1, 2, 3, 4. You can choose month 1 to be the first day of your to be the first day of your birth, means you can choose your first month to be starting from the day of your birthday, or you can choose the first month to be the month of your birth. Just use this space as your personal space where you can intuitively do whatever you want to do, okay? But of course, I'm gonna go in an order and you can go follow the same order. There is no problem with that, okay? So starting with month 1. Month 1, you have Knight of Pentacles, and it's showing that you would be guided to keep moving in the direction of your plans and your goals, and you would be shown how to do how to take an action towards certain things that you are already been working on. Basically, your productivity will increase in this month, and you would also realize that whatever you're doing is going in the right direction, so you will be more determined to go ahead in this month. So yeah, that's pretty good. Month 2, Four of Cups. In the month 2, it seems like you would be in certain situation in some part of your life wherein you would not want to change. And remember, you're being told that maybe a little change is required for your energy to tweak, for miracles to happen, for you to achieve your true calling, But even though you want to, deep down, want to achieve that true calling, and maybe in that second month, that true calling will come towards you, but you would be like, you would be a little scared that, okay, should I even take that? Is this even the right thing to do? Is this risk worth taking? And you might be in some dilemma like that in month 2, even though the opportunity would present to you, because you would be more concerned about, let's say you are a person who is providing to your family, and you are the only person earning in your family, and the new opportunity that comes to you, which is exactly like what you've always been wanting to do, is right there, but you would be worried that, okay, what if I fail, and then how will I provide to my family? And you have a fair point there. So you would be in that kind of a state, but like the guidance has been given to you, that risk might be worth taking, provided you two things methodically, and provided you surrender completely in divine is also kind of mentioned, okay? but this is a general reading, so make sure before taking any decision you have thoroughly thought into things. Okay, month 3, you have the sun, and that's beautiful. Sun is also telling me that somehow so far I'm seeing that there's something about some work you have to do. It's in this life, and that's where it is just again and again pointing me towards. And month 3 is going to be pretty joyful, pretty happy, pretty positive, and there might be a time you might be celebrating or have or being in the company of your near and dear ones. And month 3 might also be a month wherein you would see that the things you have worked on in the past have come to some blossoming. So yes, there might be something new coming up, but you've been doing something previously also, and you might see some happy results of that in month 3. Now this doesn't have to be the same department. Maybe in one thing we were talking about the career, and maybe in this thing we are talking about your personal life. It could be just anything, so take how it resonates. But month 3 all in all seems to be a month that is going to bring you cheer and enthusiasm and joy into your life. Okay, month 4, we have the death. What I'm feeling like saying here is that maybe by month 4 you would collect all your courage and you would work from your gut. And what I mean is, you might take that plunge that would completely transform your life, because that's where change is gonna happen. That's where your energies are gonna happen. It's not gonna be easy, but you would take that step wherein some things might close, some doors might close, and new ones would open. Okay, so I'm seeing that you probably have taken some risk. You have probably grabbed that opportunity that came to you, which kind of is still in that situation whether it would materialize or not. Will it become that big or not? But you did do some analyzing and finally decided that okay, I am gonna take that risk because I do see that there might be a success. It's okay, there might be some challenges right now, but that's all right. I am gonna take this risk. Month 5, wow, you have 9 of Pentacles. Guys, I am feeling that these are either 2 different collectives, or these are 2 different sides of your life. Like, let's say in one department of your life things are going really, really amazing, and in another department there are some challenges going on. That is how I am getting. But month 5 is telling you that it is going to be that month where you're going to feel very, very content and fulfilled in every way. You have worked hard, and this is the month you are gonna even enjoy the fruits of the success of that hard work. And you're gonna have that really that the message here was that bring that gentle touch. This is what you're gonna do in your life, that you're gonna embrace that gentleness, that sensitivity, enjoy a little bit, not just completely bog yourself down every time. You're gonna slow down a little bit, not in the sense that you are not gonna work on your goals, but you're gonna basically kind of bring some balance in your life, or at least start the process in month 5 from your birthday. Wow, guys, 9 of Pentacles followed by 9 of Pentacles. This is really, really cool and very, very significant, and it is kind of telling me that the steps you have taken, the steps you would be taking, would ground you, would make you realize the value of life, would make you learn how to enjoy life, because maybe you've just been working, or being stressed about something in your life and not enjoying the process. But now something happens, and maybe something, some guidance from some tarot reader comes in, and you're being told to, just embrace yourself, connect with yourself, and that's what you start doing, and start loving yourself and enjoying whatever you have earned in this life so far. And by earning, I just don't mean money. Earning also means earning people in your life through what you are, and how you are with them and how they are with you and stuff like that. But definitely you are continuing that balanced life, learning to get that balance and staying at that balance, and that's really beautiful. Month 7, we have the Page of Cups. For some of you, there might be chance where you might get some new person in your life whom you might be interested to take things forward with, romantically speaking. And it might be like a small crush or a good idea. Somebody might have sent you details about this person, and you would be like, okay, this looks nice and stuff like that. So that is kind of highlighted there. And if that is not the case, then there is also a possibility that after taking care of yourself for a little bit, you would be ready to give that love out to people. But yes, you're not gonna be all lavish about it. You're gonna start small, but that's a good beginning to start sharing the love you have in your heart with the others. That's a very, very brave step you would take, I must say, in month 7. Month 8, we have 8 of Pentacles. Well, what's that phrase? Old habits don't die fast. And in fact, it's not a bad habit at all. In fact, it seems like you've always worked hard, and even though you've learned that yes, you need to slow down a little bit and do the things that are required of nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, giving and taking, receiving and giving. As I guess I said the same thing, but again, you would be like, okay, but my base, what makes me me is when I am doing the hard work, and I feel more powerful when I am doing my thing, and you're gonna get back to that. And for some of you, there might be a thing that you would be like, okay, I have worked so hard for so long, but I haven't received the equivalent result, and you're being told that don't worry, your hard work will be paid off. Keep doing the good work, and don't be disheartened if you are getting disheartened in this month. Okay, month 9 is Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Ace of Cups is highlighting new beginnings of love or any relationship. Basically, it is related to emotions, and you are ready to allow to open yourself for giving and receiving unconditional love. Didn't I just say giving and receiving just like 2-3 minutes, I guess, when the Page of Cups came? So that is kind of continuing here, that yes, you did connect with yourself and you decided to open up a little bit, and in month 9 you might be completely overjoyed with that little tweak you did in your life, because that was your true essence all along. And now that you connected with that, you feel like there's a new energy in your life, and you seem to be like a new transformed person, and you just feel so how do I put it, like you feel so full in your heart, in the sense you feel so happy, emotionally speaking. Okay, so that's month 9 for some of you. Let's move on to month 10, and you have 2 of Pentacles. Well. Okay, so again, I want to say old habits don't die fast, and you do have that little nature in you, wherein the first card itself was kind of pointing towards something that you are too worried, probably you are too realistic in life, that and you just are not a happy risk taker. You're more of a person who wants to plan and take things with meticulous steps. But again, you might be put in that situation where you would want you would have to choose between two paths. Again, the path that is your regular, comfortable, stable one, or the path that has a little bit of risk, but there's a potential for a shoot up in your life, something like that. So you're being told that do not take any hasty steps while you're in this mind space, because this is not a good mind space to take decisions from. So make sure you take as much time you need. In fact, maybe take a break from that whole situation and bring in some new energies and some new perspectives, and then come back to it and then make a final decision. The guidance for you is maybe this month is not the month to make any decisions. Okay, this is the month maybe you can trouble yourself by thinking, what should I do, this or that, or this or that, should I go to Spain or should I go to Japan, whatever. Next month, 11th, is 8 of Wands. There is a great possibility of some love news coming towards you, flowing towards you, and you're being asked, do not resist that. Let that come towards you. That is a natural course the universe is sending your way, and that is also an opportunity. The opportunity that was highlighted in a couple of places, that opportunity might come really close to you, because universe divine is kind of propelling you closer to your goal. So consider this time as the divine time to manifest your goal, whatever your goal is, and keep moving forward and take the right actions. There's also a chance of some sort of a travel in this month, so that might be one of the things as well. Finally, month 12, you have the Fool. The Fool. Guys, this entire reading was about taking risks and taking leap of faith forward, and the Fool, the ending is the beginning. This is all I want to say. So this last month of the year for you, whenever you start the year, if you're going by me, then maybe a month before your next birthday is when you might end something and start something. It would be a new beginning, and you would, if you haven't yet, you would take that leap of faith forward, and it would be a little unlike you, because you might be that person, like we have seen, who likes to plan and move things forward, but this is where you're gonna listen to the divine guidance and just take that plunge ahead, because somehow, after doing a lot of hard work in your life, and after in whatever department it is, you just now want to see other side of life, and that is where you're moving forward towards. Okay, let's see what chakra has been highlighted for you. You have the heart chakra, and the card that has come is the Three of Swords, which is a very, very emotionally difficult card, and it is kind of highlighting that in this entire process, the first thing you need to do is balance your heart, because it seems like when it comes to the practical, it seems like you almost guard yourself when it comes to open up your open up your heart, because like we saw that, okay, you were in that stage where you took a little step behind and kind of reflected on yourself, and then opened a little bit, okay, not completely but a little bit, and when you opened that little bit, you went back to your old ways suddenly, but then finally you realize that no, that opening up, that receiving and giving, that exchange is being really, really transformative in a positive way. So this all happens when you balance out your heart chakra, and there are various ways you can find out online and do whatever you resonate with. Maybe in the future I would make videos on chakras, but right now the card is only to tell you that you need to work on balancing your heart chakra, okay? Because that is going to open up so many things in your life, okay? All right, moving on to the angel guidance messages. Peaceful resolution. So you're being told that you don't have to all the time go with full aggression, like I was mentioning in the beginning. A little gentle touch would be enough. And another message for some of you is that if you've been having some quarrels, some misunderstandings with anybody, God is going to make some way for you for a peaceful resolution. So that's really, really beautiful, okay? There is a chance of reconciliation. That's what I am seeing. Now, if you have a yes or no question, this is the time you ask. If you don't have, that is also fine. I will try to connect it with the reading. The answer is a yes to your question. And what I'm getting is that this is a time to bring those necessary changes in your life. You have achieved enough, but there are other subtle things that one needs to achieve in their life, and the time is now, and you should definitely work towards it. And divine is going to send you those opportunities and make way for you, okay? Just grab those opportunities and say yes to them. If you have any time-based question, you can ask that now. Take action. You're being told that till the time you yourself take any action, things are not going to move ahead, okay? So the waiting period will not end, because like I said in the first card, that yes, this is what your soul is calling you to do, and divine is ready to help you, but are you ready to take that first step forward? Are you ready to take that risk, that leap of faith? If you're ready and if you take the action, then the time to achieve that complete fulfillment the soul wants to achieve, why it has come here, won't be far. But first you need to take that action. All right, that is the message for you, Capricorns. And moving on to the next part of the reading, I'm gonna bring in this Boggle Box. It's like my fortune ball, so you can now mute or reduce the voice because this is going to make noise when I shuffle it. All right, some sexual energies are coming your way. Maybe that would be part of this year for you. Yeah, a lot of sexual energy, in fact. It didn't show much here, but somehow it is showing here, so that might be important. You're being told that do not bind yourself to something, okay? And if you have anything due that you need to pay somebody, make sure you do that. You don't want any debts, whatever those debts are. Debts can be non-monetary also, okay? If someone has been there for you all their lives, doing small or big things for you, make sure you, maybe some things cannot be paid back, but at least having that little respect, giving a little time is a good way to make up for that. Again, I'm seeing transformation, something ending and something beginning, and that's interesting because it has already been asked for you to do, and it's already been shown that there is a probability that some of you would take those steps that are being asked you for. And again, it is being kind of shown here. For some of you, these are going to be really big steps, okay? They are not going to be small for you. And that's all I want to tell you, okay? Moving on to the next part of the reading. And these are the charms. put them here. So you have 2 moons, 1 Chanel NO5 perfume bottle, and a bow. I hope you can see it. Okay, so messages from the charms for you are that it's time for you to enjoy life, because you have worked hard. That is coming again and again for some reason. Now, if you have that 1 million, you're being asked, yes, do your necessary investments and, you know, paying for your expenditures and stuff like that. But after that necessary saving and everything, the money you have, enjoy that money. You know, you're being asked to splurge. You're being asked to enjoy the material world. You're being asked to buy that new designer suit if you want to. Enjoy the luxuries of life, whatever your pocket allows. This is crucial, guys, okay? And be that king or queen of your life, and you have earned it. So enjoy it. What are you gonna do with the money that is being earned? So just use that also after doing whatever is required to be done, okay? Be the star of your life, because you should be the star of your life. Do not think you are just meant for work and not for play. You are meant for play as well, okay? This is a message coming for you. Moving on to the next part of the reading, wherein I pull out some handwritten notes. I'm not gonna take these long ones, like not many of those. Okay, I'll take all of these. So what we got here is, starting off with an 18 plus message. Like we already got a lot of sexual energy here in the Boggle Box. Somebody is telling you to start building your stamina, because you would need it when you are using all that sexual energy, okay? And again, let's stay in bed for days. Things are, you know, different here, guys. All this while there was something happening, and maybe all these things that were that were being highlighted here were about your love life, and not necessarily you know, something career based. Retox. Wasn't I not telling you just now and even before that you've been living very disciplined and planned and just working. You need to, you know, do something fun. And by retox, I don't really mean that go and start drinking and smoking and stuff like that, but basically just have some fun time, have some playtime, you know. That's what I am trying to say. Next you have is finger. I don't know why I noticed that I was pointing a finger like this in the reading, and usually I'm not a person who uses finger like this, but that's me. But when it has come for you, what I am getting is that you are being told that if the opportunity comes and somebody says that, okay, like let's say God comes and announces in your office or in your work or wherever that, okay, I have this opportunity, who wants it? Please raise your hand. And this opportunity is exactly what you've been looking for. So don't overthink too much about it, and raise your finger to say that yes, I want to take that opportunity. Okay? Next is you make me go hard. Guys, There's a lot of sexual energy here, okay? Somebody feels really, really aroused around you, and that's the message coming through. How many times? Somebody wants to know how many times can you know, would you need to be fulfilled in the bed, if I have to say it in a much more gentler way, with a gentle touch that we learned about earlier. All right, I think I did say splurge. I used the word splurge, and splurge a little has come here. So definitely you're being asked to spend a little bit on yourself, even if it is about spending time with yourself, okay, and not just doing things for others. There's something better, okay? Don't rush in taking decisions. There might be something better, okay? Something is destined. Yes, something is destined and you can't do anything about it. So might as well enjoy the process. Donate or charity. We were talking about giving and receiving, right? So this doesn't always have to mean money. It can also be giving somebody your time, your expertise, or many other things, okay? And finally, I want to read this. It's by Art Jonak. Those who spend their time looking for the faults in others usually make no time to correct their own. So go within, focus on yourself, and correct yourself. And that's all you need to do, okay? I guess that's all I have for you guys. Wish you a very happy birthday once again, Capricorns. Do tell me how you celebrated your birthday, okay? And I guess that's about it. I hope you liked the reading, and I hope you found some guidance, some message, and something that resonated with you and connected with you. I will see you next time. Wish you all the best. Om.